Michael. This is Richard Augusta from AgostoAllElite podcast. Welcome to your interview. We are going to talk about your wrestling career, your TV, etc.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's start with like question. Let's start with a question. Question one. Like, what career did you start in wrestling?
Well, I broke into wrestling in 1999. I was a huge fan of it as a kid. Growing up in Tennessee in the 80s, there was just a ton of wrestling on television here. I mean, we had, the WWE stuff. The buzz from the first WrestleMania was going on. We had, wrestling on TBS with the Turner stuff. We had different things on ESPN like the AWA, the UWF, and we had the local Memphis stuff. They were here at the fairgrounds, and I was just big fan of wrestling as a kid in the 80s. The buzz from the first WrestleMania was going on in 1985. And there was a ton of wrestling on television here in Middle Tennessee. We had the WWE stuff. We had, the Jim Crockett promotions on TBS on the Turner Network. See, there was different things on ESPN. The AWA, the UWF was on there for a while. And let's see, we also had the Memphis wrestling stuff. The Jarretts ran here. They ran locally here at the fairgrounds every weekend, and I was just kind of enamored by the big show and the spectacle of professional wrestling, and as a big fan of it, and I just wanted to get involved.
That's good. And like, did you work with anyone while you were there? Like, did you work with anyone while you're there? Like, someone that's former WWE or regardless.
Well, I wound up in 1996. We started hanging around the fairgrounds, and we got to know some people, and eventually got connected with a local group called Southern Extreme Wrestling that was ran by Bobby Horn, aka Sir Mo of the Tag Team Men on a Mission. And through our connection with him, we got to know his guys, and we got a little training and had a handful of matches. And he was a former WWE Tag Team Champion, so there were some connections there, and different guys.
Yeah. Yeah. You okay? What's wrong? You okay? Hello. Hello. Hey.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Eh, I'm sorry for the delay. Anything else?
Right. Well, I mean, different guys came through that organization. Let's see, Jamie Noble was there at the time. Different guys came down and worked. Mabel was there. Let's see. I remember Steve Dahl was there for a little bit. Sid Vicious came through and worked the show. Did different guys. So yeah, there were bigger name guys there.
Yeah. Big guys there. So, let's talk about your movies. Like, yeah, how many movies you have been in?
Between film and television, I've been in about 50 different productions. Um, Different things, smaller films. I get bigger roles in smaller films. Like, for example, do we have a bad connection or what's going on?
Yeah, it's a bit of a bad connection. So, all right, continue on with the answer to the question.
Sure. Okay. In a film, for example, it won a few awards. It was called The Inside Job, and I played the main character Grayson there. And he's a bank teller. He's burnt out on his job and life, and he kind of just grabs a bag of money and runs one day.
Yeah.
So that one was a good one. And then eventually, at the end, he wakes up and he's in the bank and he's being robbed, and he's dreaming the whole situation. So yeah, that was an interesting film shoot. And I also did a Harry Potter fan film called Neville Longbottom and the Black Witch. I got to play a wizard in that and kind of come in and save the day at the end. And that film has had about 7 or 8 million hits, so there's a lot of viewership there. Uh,
Yeah.
Also did episodes of Nashville when they were on country music television here in town. Uh, my very first film was actually a film called Another Version of You, and that one actually had the wrestling folks, Rusev or Miro and Lana in it. So kind of got to rub shoulders with Lana on one film set. But at the time, I didn't know who she was because she wasn't, playing the character at the set, and I didn't know she was cast. But I was right there on set with Lana and didn't even know it.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the IMDb page just to to see my name on there, and there was her. So yeah, she was on set the whole time. I didn't even know it.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. Another question, like, like recently, what do you think of wrestling, like wrestling shows like SmackDown, Raw, NXT, etc.?
I mean, I think it's great. I think it's great. I do think wrestling is kind of in a low point right now. It's kind of in a valley as far as the fan interest, but we get those periods. We get those periods of the business just dies down a bit, but then it picks back up. So yeah, but I do think we're kind of in a valley right now. Uh, don't watch a whole lot of it on TV right now. Most of it I catch it on the internet. But yeah, I love all of it.
Sorry, it was another communicational problem.
Go ahead.
And let's continue on. All right. So, all right. Do you ever met anyone in the entertainment industry?
I mean, just the people that I've worked with in these films.
Okay.
Um, nobody that's like an A-lister, not on a film set anyway. But yeah, I've met the local film crew and some of the Amazon Prime series and YouTube Red series. So a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I've met a lot of those guys.
Yeah, that's cool. So I have a question. Like, if a wrestler wants to come work with you, what that wrestler should be?
Well, just have marketability, just have marketing value. Just have some spunk, have a spark, have a unique look, have a unique routine. Just not the run of the mill guys. I love to work with somebody that's ambitious and creative.
Yeah, that'd be good. Any question?
Go ahead.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, during the set on the Neville Longbottom and the Black Witch short, like, what was like the experience of being a wizard?
Oh, that was great. I love the fantasy film genre, and I love being involved. Yeah, I mean, I had played, wizards, like warlocks, like bad guy wizards before that. But in Neville Longbottom and the Black Witch, I got to be, one of the good wizards for once. I'm usually cast as a bad guy, but that one I got to be a hero and come in and save the day at the end. So yeah, that one was great.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Mhm. And in one of the short sour apples, what was the short about?
Sour Apples, that was a local film. I think director Madeline Hicks out of Nashville put that one together. And that was a story about these these angry women going out and basically taking out these bad guys, taking out these men that do bad things to girls. And yeah, they kind of killed me in that one. I was one of the bad guys that they killed. So, but it was a lot of fun, and it was quick and easy. I just went in, did a few shots, and got paid.
Hello. Uh, you hear?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Is something went wrong with the mic?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, what you were talking about again?
Sure, Sour Apples. You had asked about the movie Sour Apples.
Yes, that was.
So yeah, I just that film is put together by one of the local directors, Madeline Hicks, and they cast me as one of these bad guy husbands. Again, most of the time I'm a bad guy in film, and so yeah, I got to be. They were going in the movie. They're going out and they're doing away with these bad men.
What?
And go ahead.
And what? All like the bad guys in the movie, like sour apples.
Right, yeah, and Sour Apples, they're getting revenge on all these men, and I'm one of these bad guy men that they wound up actually killing in the film. So yeah, I died in that one. But yeah, that was still a lot of fun. It was about a 1 hour shoot. I just went in, did my scene, and got my film credits and came home.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much. All right, but another question, like your involvement with Nashville TV series. Like, hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Like your involvement with the Nashville TV series, like who was in the castmates like you worked with?
Well,
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking hard time. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. I'm gonna break. I'm gonna break down, man. Oh, you here?
can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, on the show Nashville, I was mainly just an extra in the background. And so, just walking down the street, sitting in restaurants, just adding to the scene to help out the main actors. So that's pretty much what my involvement in the show Nashville was. But that's what led to, the bigger actor acting
Yeah.
opportunities.
Mhm. That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, I, you were a set decorator for the Enchantress White Witches School. Can you tell me more about the TV movie?
Sure. Enchantress is a film by Timeless Dreams Productions that's run by director Linda Lee out of Sparta, Tennessee. And in Enchantress, it's a fantasy series. It's about this white witches school, good witches school, and I'm basically the main bad guy there. I play Solomon Brimley, the writer, and I'm after the main characters to sort of get her powers to use them for myself, and that was actually getting a lot of attention right now. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, I got to play the main heel, the main villain there. So yeah, that one's doing really good for me right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I have it. All right. If you can pick and choose between two celebrities, it was like it was like Chris Rock or Jennifer Love Hewitt. Who you will work with?
Uh, Probably Chris Rock, because I don't know that my wife would she would be happy with me working alongside Jennifer Love Hewitt. I might get a little heat there. I don't know, but yeah, probably Chris Rock.
That's cool. Mm. Another question. During back in your childhood, do you ever watch like your favorite TV shows?
I watched a lot of television as a child. I loved The Fall Guy. I loved The A Team. Basically all those 80s series. I loved them. Magnum PI. I still love going back and watching Tom Selleck stuff. And but yeah, I watched a ton of TV in the 80s.
Yeah, it's cool. All right. One more question.
Sure.
Let's see. Like in the new TV series called Raising Phil and Ernie, like, were you were Phil or Ernie?
I was neither. I was that again is by director Linda Lee out of Sparta, Tennessee, and Timeless Dreams Productions. That's her production company out there. And Raising Phil and Ernie is about two old friends who wind up running back into each other over the years and wind up uh, raising a little girl together. And so what I played there is basically a daycare owner, and his name was Carol Betts. My wife plays the mayor, Jerry Betts, and yeah, I got to play the daycare owner, and we shot a nice little episode where they drop her off at the daycare, and I'm taking care of her, but everything goes crazy, and then I'm kind of pulling my hair out at the end of the episode, and but everybody loved that one. That was great. That's one of the few roles I got that's comedy, and it's not the dark stuff, not the dark character roles, the heels or the bad guys. So yeah, that one was a lot of fun. I loved it.
That's cool. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you for your time. Hello.
Thank you. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Sorry for the like interruptions and like whatever it was.
Oh, it's no problem. It happens all the time.
Thank you for understanding.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right.